How to screen record on the iPad, guys. First of all, I would like to deliver some good news to you guys, and that is actually that you can screen record on the iPad without having to install any third-party apps at all. So we can simply use the built-in function to record our iPad screen, which is pretty awesome. Now let's dive right in and let me show you how to do this exactly. The first thing you want to do is to open up the Settings app. Then on the left side here, search for Control Center. Tap on it. And now we need to make sure to add screen recording to our control center. And the way we can do that is we will scroll down here a bit. And under more controls, you will find screen recording. All we need to do now here is to tap on the plus symbol. And this added screen recording here to our included controls. So just make sure that you have screen recording here in your included controls. In some cases, screen recording maybe was already there. If that is the case, then obviously that is perfect and you simply won't need to add it there in the first place. Okay, now that this is done, we're going back to the home screen and we're going to open up our control center. And the way we do that on an iPad is simply by swiping down from the upper right corner of the screen, and this will open up Control Center. And now as we have added screen recording to our control center, we actually have the screen recording option here. Now to screen record on your iPad, it's actually as simple as it gets. You can simply tap on this button once, and it will count down from 3 and then will start to record your screen. Now everything is pretty much recorded. So if we go out of the control center mode, now, whatever we do here, everything is going to be recorded. Even if we open up apps, for example here Google Chrome, and we browse through some web pages and stuff, everything will be included in the screen recording. Once you would like to stop the screen recording, all you need to do is to swipe down from the upper right corner of the screen again, and then again here tap on the screen recording button. This will stop our screen recording, and on top you will then see that the screen recording got saved to our Photos app. Now one important thing here to note is that this actually recorded our screen with sound. But if we record like this is not going to include a microphone input. So that means if your intention was to record the screen while talking, then you actually need to do it a little bit differently. And here's how you can enable the microphone input for screen recording on the iPad. Instead of just tapping here on the screen recording button, what you have to do is to tap and hold, and this will bring up this little menu here. And now here at the bottom you have this microphone button. At the moment it says microphone off, but if you tap on it, it will turn red and will then read microphone on. So now when you start the recording by pressing here on start recording, your microphone is live as well, and whatever you speak will be recorded and included in your screen recording as well. And that is how you do a screen recording with sound, including your voice on the iPad. So as mentioned before, after recording, we can find our screen recording here in the Photos app. And sure enough, we have our screen recording here. Now to edit your screen recording, what you can do is you can actually tap on it, and then in the upper right corner of the screen, tap on Edit. Then at the bottom here, you can play your screen recording, and you can also trim your recording by placing your finger either at the end of the recording or at the beginning of the recording. Then just tap and drag. You can then again play your video and see if the selection is what you actually wanted. If you would like to save these changes, you can tap on Done in the upper right corner of the screen. If you don't want to save it, go to Cancel in the upper left. Now, if you would like to make some more complex edits to your screen recording, I recommend you to use the application called iMovie, which comes pre-installed on every iPad. Another option that you have here is CapCut. CapCut does not come pre-installed on your iPad, but you can go to the App Store and download it for free from there. The same goes for DaVinci Resolve, which is actually an incredible video editing software. You can get the free version of DaVinci Resolve here in the App Store as well, and the free version is actually extremely extensive, so for most people this will be definitely more than enough. So for example in DaVinci Resolve you can easily trim videos, cut videos, you can add several video clips, you can make transitions and a whole lot more. But let's say we just like to cut out certain parts within your video, then using iMovie or CapCut would definitely be sufficient. Now, if you do own a Mac as well, I would also like to show you yet another way to screen record your iPad screen, and that is by using QuickTime on your Mac. This is helpful, for example, if you would like to make a tutorial, because using your Mac you will have more flexibility, and you can also use different external devices. For example, you could use an external microphone that is connected to your Mac to make for a really professional recording. So let's have a look at how to do that. The first thing you want to do to record the screen of your iPad on your Mac is to open up QuickTime Player. Go to the upper right corner of the screen and search for QuickTime, and you can then simply open it up from there. Now before we continue, you will need to connect your iPad to your Mac, and you can easily do that by using a USB-C cable like this one here. So connect your iPad to your Mac with this cable. And once you have done that, in the upper left corner of the screen, click on File, and then click on New Movie Recording. Then go to this down arrow symbol next to Record here, and on the screen you should find your iPad. Then just click on that. And you should then see your iPad screen on your Mac. Now to record your iPad screen like this, all you would need to do is to press here on this record button. As far as the audio goes, you can click on this down arrow button here next to the record button, and then under microphone you can choose the actual microphone that you would like to use. You can either use your MacBook's microphone, which is actually not too bad, or if you have connected an external microphone to your Mac, you will be able to choose that from this list here as well. So in my case, I always record with my Rode NT USB microphone. So I can simply select that from here as well. Once you have selected the microphone, you're good to go, and all that is left for you to do is to click here on this button. And now you're recording your iPad screen on your Mac within QuickTime Player. And that's pretty much all you need to know about how to record your iPad screen. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe to my channel for more iPad tutorials.